This 9 to 5, 5 days a week, ain't worth a dime, if you ask me. So I'm packing up the truck, and I'm headed down south. About time to break them flip-flops down. If you need me, I'll be busy putting working on my team.
Hi everybody, welcome to Happy Hour with Life's Beach Cruises. This is Amy.
And I'm Nate.
And today we wanted to talk to you a little bit about some packing tips, some tricks, some things to do while you're prepping to get ready for a vacation.
Whether you've taken 25 cruises, 10 cruises, or maybe this is your first time, we just want to give you some options and give you guys a couple little tips that work for us and things that we've explored throughout
and
the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
That made sense to us.
Yeah.
So sit back, grab a beer or a wine with us.
Or a water if that's not your thing.
Or water, that's fine too.
And join us for Happy Hour. It is Saturday night.
There you go.
Welcome to the party.
And we're just going to cover a few topics, and hopefully you guys will, get and take something from this.
Yeah,
So,
and if you stick around until the end, we are going to show you some stuff that we bring on every single cruise, and we're going to talk about what we are going to post for our next video that we did on our last cruise, and it's super exciting and special. So stay tuned till the end, and we'll talk about that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to do with the captain of the Carnival Celebration.
Yes.
And it also has to do with...
We'll wait till later.
Okay.
We'll tell you.
Don't give
It's exclusive. Don't give it away
Don't give it
yet.
away yet.
Wait till the end.
I just get excited.
I know.
I know. And we do have the dogs in here, so we do apologize for that. But I think they saw a squirrel. Those of you that have dogs know that dogs love squirrels. So
They do.
we're going to get to some topics here. First off, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday!
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
I'm glad that we get to meet and talk and
I know.
have fun.
It also gets me excited because we go back on the celebration in 28 days.
I know.
So it gets me also in the packing mood that we're talking about tonight.
I feel like everybody needs, you gotta have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Right? And with vacationing, what's better than that?
I like the planning portion as much as I like the actual vacation. I get excited to pack and talk and look up things and all of that sort of stuff. Excursions, Wi-Fi.
That stuff excites you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, maybe we can help some of these folks at home
Absolutely.
that are taking the time out of their day
Yeah.
and they're getting excited. I know you guys are excited about your next cruise that you probably already have booked.
Oh my gosh, let us know where you're going.
Let us know. Let us know. I think the biggest thing is, if I'm getting on this ship, how much of a pain in the neck is it to get out of my vehicle, park my car? We get a lot of I'd say they're not customers. They're friends of ours.
Yeah, or our clients, our friends.
Yeah.
So we normally drive to port since we live in Florida. And it's super easy. So you're going to get to port, park your car, grab your luggage, give your checked luggage to the porters, and take your one little carry-on bag with all of your documents, passports, birth certificates, boarding passes, all of that. And then go through the security and all of that, and it's super, super easy.
It's pretty painless, right?
Yes.
And
They've made it seamless.
Carnival has mastered it.
Yes.
Especially the larger ones, like right down the road.
You would think
Port
the
Canaveral.
Mardi Gras and
Yeah.
Celebration, because there's such big ships with 6,000 people, that getting on and getting off is a nightmare. It's the easiest ships I've ever embarked and debarked.
Ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, have confidence in it.
Yeah.
Do not get discouraged. Do not get frustrated.
Yeah.
I mean, and Carnival sends you emails. I mean, they let you know what to expect.
Yeah, they send you packing tips and all of that, but this is just a little bit extra.
Yeah.
And like we said in the last video, I'm an overpacker, so I bring extras of everything. I will bring 7 bathing suits for a 7-day cruise, but I would suggest at least 2 if you're going on really any amount day cruise, because then you always have a dry one if you're using one for the next day. So at least get the shoes.
Get the shoes.
At least 2 bathing suits. If you're going on a 6 or longer day cruise, there is 2 elegant nights, so you can pack accordingly. You can get as fancy as you want, or not as fancy if that's your thing as well. 5 days and less is 1 elegant night.
if it's one elegant night, yeah, I would probably pack one suit.
Yeah.
One
We
suit.
always get fancy because it's fun to take photos and get dollied up.
To me, that's
and
the
have
best part.
fun.
To me, that's the best part. I can't tell you how many photos we take when we go with friends and family. We'll take 30 photos.
Absolutely, and it's free to take as many photos as you want.
Right.
And you can purchase whatever you like, but I say take them all.
Okay, so what that does is that segues me into my next topic, right?
Okay.
Like, the Carnival Hub app. How slick and convenient is that?
It's incredible.
And since COVID, a lot of, cruisers.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
changed a bit.
it's your tool, right?
Yeah.
It's like here's how I'm booking my dinner now.
Yeah.
This is how.
So when you get on the ship, you will put your phone in airplane mode and turn on the Carnival Wi-Fi. And you don't have to purchase Wi-Fi to use it. Just make sure the Carnival Wi-Fi is on.
Right.
And there you put in your folio number and your date of birth, I believe. And it brings you to everything. You can check your account summary. You can check all the photos you've taken. You can even, if you go to the casino on some of the ships, you can check how much is in your player's bank or how many points you have.
So I think that's new.
That is new, and it's not on every ship just yet. It's a rollout at the moment.
Okay. But it's neat. It's a cool tool.
Yeah, if you have anytime dining, that's where you're gonna check in for your table, or the cucina, shebang, any of the little specialty restaurants, that's where you check in. It lets you know when your table's ready, and then you head to the dining room. So you don't have to sit outside the dining room and wait for 40 minutes. You can go do whatever you want. Go to the bar, grab a drink, go play a trivia game, go listen to live music until your table is ready, and then you just head there.
And then you're good to go.
Yeah.
And a lot of outside of the restaurants, I've noticed, they have like live musicians out there.
Absolutely.
Whether they're playing the guitar or the harp or whatever.
Yeah.
But it gives you something to grab a cocktail, hang out, or just sit at a table, grab your family, and just wait for the time. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It
Elegant
goes-
night
it
sometimes
goes
gets a little bit longer if you want to go at like one certain time that everyone else decides to
Right.
go at as well. What else is on the Hub app?
I just
You
like
can
getting
book
one.
excursions through the Hub app.
Yeah, which is fantastic because
Yeah.
it makes it really painless.
Then you don't have to go to the shore excursion desk or Carnival Adventures as they call it now. Sorry for the I got that from you.
You know I love the fill word. We'll talk
Yes.
about it every time
We
because
will.
everybody says
We will.
and then
So if you do want to book excursions and you have your whole family, you can book them right on the app. You can pretty much do everything else. Oh, all of your fun times are on the app. So every activity, all of the music that is playing, you can check out all the menus, all the bars, the open times, and then as far as the activities, you can heart all the things you're interested in doing. In 15 minutes before that, it will send a notification to your cell phone that the activity is going to start.
oh, that's the heart,
So-
right? That's
yeah,
what
so
you
you
get the
don't
heart.
forget if you get caught up in something else.
So
If
you like,
have
Amy, you have trivia in
In-
45 minutes.
I think it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes is the reminder.
So I like that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a
That way,
great tool.
that way we can really maximize the entire cruise.
Yeah.
Because you do get caught up doing different.
Yeah, and then you don't miss something and you're like, oh, I really wanted to do that, and they're not doing it again for the rest of the time.
Right. I didn't know there was a cornhole tournament one day.
Yeah, I like to get involved and do as much stuff as possible.
Yeah.
That's the kind of cruiser I am. I like to go to all the games and shows and trivias and get involved and have a good time.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. So let's back up now.
So that's the Hub app in itself. It is a great tool that is a really good thing to use.
Okay. So now, if the dogs they're puppies, so they're just
Yeah, they're having a good time.
They're having a great time.
They're joining the party. They're here for happy hour.
So let's back up. We're getting on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and now I want to bring one of these tasty wines with me. How does this? I can bring a couple bottles of the wine, right?
Yeah,
on the
so
ship.
for every guest that is over the age of 21, you can bring a bottle of wine or champagne. And any guest, period, can bring a 12-pack of soda or energy drinks, in cans only, no bottles of anything. And it has to be in your carry-on. So you essentially have to carry it on the ship until your room is ready. I am so sorry. Forgive me. This is chaos. Welcome. Can't control puppies, can you?
So.
This is going off the rails, y'all.
All right.
All right, so Gigi has joined Happy Hour. She has taken Nate's position.
Thanks, Gigi. Appreciate it. Do you have any good questions or comments for anybody? You say, I'm 6 months old and I'm a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so back to the wine and the soda.
Yeah.
You can carry it on, and we always bring wine, and we always bring Red Bull and 5-hour energy drinks
Yeah.
because we like to stay up till at least midnight.
Well, hey, regardless of the day you're having, regardless of what the plans are with the
Yeah.
cruise, it's always nice to have a couple Red Bulls. It's always
Yeah.
nice to have,
A little pick me up in the evening time
yeah.
if we don't want to grab a coffee.
Yeah, and most of the staterooms have little refrigerators, so you
Yeah.
can put everything right in there,
Yeah.
and just you're good to go. It's quick and easy,
Yeah.
which is nice. You can bring on your own stuff. But we did have a friend that got on the ship, carried on.
He checked his bottle of wine,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they took it from him. But I had told him it has to be in the carry-on.
Yeah, but hey, we live, we learn, right? And we take as much as we possibly can from the experiences we have. So. I definitely
Absolutely.
wanted to cover that. I wanted to make sure that we had some clarity on that. I mean,
Of course.
You're the professional. I like to be the one that just kind of picks your brain.
He follows me around while I am in charge of everything.
And says, where are we going now? Oh, well, the Hub app just gave us a notification that we have bingo in 10 minutes or whatever. So,
Yeah.
no problem there. So, other than that, some of the other stuff that we've heard about is, and I know we're going to get into packing tips here in a little bit.
Yes, and all the stuff we bring in why.
Why we bring it, why it's important to us.
Yeah.
Right? How hard is it on, let's just pick a random ship. Let's pick an older ship, like the Carnival Sunshine. I love the
Okay,
Carnival
you
Sunshine. Right? Where's that based out of right now?
Oh my gosh.
If you don't know.
To be
offhand,
honest, I don't know offhand. I want to say like New Orleans or
it?
something like that.
Okay. So a ship like that, right? Mid-sized ship, I guess we'll call it, right? If you're on that ship longer than, because a lot of people are asking questions about, hey, how hard is it to get on a ship and then get off the ship? But I want to stay on that ship and maybe book 2 cruises.
Oh, back to back.
So back to back is
Yeah.
what they refer to it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would book 2 cruises, 1 week, and then you book the second week, and you don't really need to do anything with that. Carnival is aware
Yeah.
that you're staying on, and they give you an in-transit pass, if you will, and they tell you where to go, and all the back-to-back guests go to this location. Once customs clears the ship, they take you off the ship and issue a new sign-in sale card and bring you back on the ship.
Oh, that's right, because you don't always get to stay in the same stateroom, right?
If you are in the same stateroom, great. If you're not, pack up your stuff and your room steward will help you move your bags to the next cabin.
We've done it before.
We have done it.
And it was pretty flawless. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was pretty
It's
flawless.
nice when you don't have to pack because you sort of can just stay. And then the last day of the cruise when everyone's leaving
Yeah.
and saying their goodbyes, you're like, oh, I get to stay a whole nother
Oh,
week.
it's so special, right?
I know.
Because you're like,
I'm not ready to go and all of y'all are leaving.
yeah, selfishly, you're kind of like, okay, well, have a good time going back to work. Or whatever, right? Because we're like, oh, we're going to just stay on the ship.
Yep.
Yeah, so bye, y'all. Right? But it is cool.
Yeah.
It is something that, like, if you can experience it, experience it.
Absolutely.
Do it. Be selfish and just do it.
I agree.
And you'll have a lot of fun doing it. But overall, that's why I wanted to ask that question, because I would want to know that. I want to know, like, how
Absolutely.
complicated is it? What if I just
Even
want to
if
stay
you
on
do,
the
so
ship?
what we did a 3 and 4 day back to back.
Oh, that's what it was.
So
Okay.
it turned into 7 days. And if you're flying in, to only do a 3-day, sometimes the airfare is going to cost more than the cruise. So stay for an extra few days to make it worth the price of the airfare. And you can
Sure.
turn your 3 and 4 day into a 7-day.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Hopefully that helps the folks at home that are watching.
Yeah, that's what we did because
it makes
we
sense to
at the
us.
time lived in upstate New York and we were doing a New Year's cruise on the Paradise.
Yeah.
And around New Year's, the airfare was outrageous.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Holidays, New Year's,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
so we
Christmas.
had to make it worth it.
It's got to be worth
To
it.
because we wanted to do New Year's, so we had to make it worth it to fly down So we extended the trip, and still probably the cruises were cheaper than the airfare at that point.
It's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Guys, we're here to help you, and if you need coaching, or you have, or even if there's little things that you're like, man, how does this work? Just speaking from experience, Amy's been doing this a long time, and she's very passionate about it.
I live
and she loves it.
for cruising, and Carnival is like home to me. Every time I get on the ship, I feel like I just walked into my house.
My favorite part is when you get back on the ship and they go, welcome home. And it really does feel like that.
It does.
It really does feel like that. And if
Yeah.
you haven't experienced it, definitely experience it. And we'll help you however we can.
Yeah.
And we get to come home and talk about cruising.
I know, it's my favorite topic.
So
like
fun.
if I can find ways through my day to like talk about cruising to random people, I like do.
We'll have to talk to the doctor about that.
I
There
know.
might
I
be-
need help.
It's okay though. It's okay. Well, thanks for joining us at our happy hour on Saturday.
Absolutely.
We really have no time to a selected time to just pick. We just pick random
yeah,
days.
whenever we're free for
Yeah.
a couple drinks.
And we go, let's have a drink. Let's
Yeah.
talk cruising.
Absolutely.
And if watching this video for 10 minutes or so helps you guys out just in one way,
Then that's what we're here for.
that's what we're here for.
Really.
And
We're
then
here to entertain and help.
At the end of the day, we know we did the right thing. And
Yeah.
we're just shedding a little light on some other stuff. More exciting stuff to come. I'm really excited for the, I don't know if you can tell, but for the secret that we're talking
Oh,
about.
the secret.
It's much of a secret. It's a video to be posted.
Yeah, we'll go over it after we show you all the stuff we pack. And
Yeah.
it's stuff. It's not.
But
You'll see.
Unless there's a tour set up for this, it's not something that would normally happen.
Oh, correct. You're back to the video.
I am.
I moved on to this stuff.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to show you guys our tips and tricks to what to pack and
Yeah,
why to pack
and
it.
why we pack things.
And why it works for us. It might not work for you, but we're going to explain the features and benefits
Absolutely.
of why we pack this stuff. And if you're Amy, you pack way too much. And I know,
Everything but the kitchen sink is coming.
and I have to push all the luggage when we travel.
I carry a bag.
Yeah, but it's a lot of luggage. I know, but we'll get to that. We'll cover that in a little bit. So thank you guys for joining us for our happy hour tonight.
Stay tuned. We're going to go over what we pack and why. Hang tight. All right. So here is some of the stuff we pack and why. Here we have rubber straws. I just personally prefer them over the candy straws, but also we bring Yeti type cups so we can fill with water from the Lido deck, our Red Bulls, and then we have our own straws right in the cabin. And then we still have masks because you just never know, and we've kept them in there since the COVID cruising. We have the VIFP Club koozies right here. 5 Hour Energies. I tell you, I bring the 5 hours and the Red Bull just for a pick-me-up. Here we have just vitamin C packets, just to boost your immune system while you're away. There's Jeremy's. We have a lint roller, just to get off any dirt, lint, dog hair, you know. This is a champagne corker, so if you do bring champagne with you, you can use it to cork it, and it keeps the champagne super fresh. And when you take this off, it pops like you're popping the champagne for the first time. Anti-gas pills, just in case you eat something that doesn't maybe agree with you. Advil, headaches, Tums. We bring eyeglass wipes because I do wear glasses and sunglasses. It just keeps them clean. And we have hand sanitizer wipes as well. If you can't get to a hand washing station and you don't have sanitizer on you, these are a good alternative to just clean your hands. Sudafed, Pepsid AC, and Claritin, just in case you have any allergies or you have heartburn or anything like that. Tissues, a nail file, Clorox wipes. When we get to the cabin, we do like to do an extra just wipe down of everything. more lens wipes. Regular Febreze, just to keep everything smelling fresh. And then we do carry wrinkle release as well, because you're not allowed to bring a steamer or an iron. While all the ships do have ironing rooms, I don't want to iron things, so I'll throw some wrinkle release on there. Maybe throw it in the shower with the steam on. Not in the shower, in the bathroom, with the shower on, the steam on, and it gets rid of the wrinkles. A baby first aid kit with Band-Aids. Deodorant. Y'all know why. Pepto. Q-tips, cotton pads. We do have seasick patches. We don't necessarily get seasick, but you never know if you're going to hit rough seas. So we like to bring things just in case. We want to be more prepared than not, because you can't necessarily find this stuff on the ship. So we like to bring it all. Tide stick. I tell you, I will spill anything on everything. I'm clumsy, so I bring a Tide stick. And that is it. So we pack this every single time, and we roll it up and just leave it in our suitcase. And it just stays in our suitcase until the next cruise. And then we hang it from a closet door or a bathroom door on the cruise, and it keeps everything organized, everything off of the shelves. And it just saves space, I think, because we bring a lot of stuff. Maybe it's not all necessary to you, but we use probably most of this stuff. Maybe not every time, but it's there just in case we do need it. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Our next video that we are going to post, we did get an exclusive tour of the bridge with the captain. So that will be coming out. And it's going to be really cool, because not everyone gets to go to the bridge and gets to talk to the captain and hang out. You can book behind the fun tours, and you go with like 16 people. This was sort of just a private tour that we got to do. So it's kind of neat. So stay tuned. That's coming next. But please like, subscribe, share if you like what you're seeing. Share with all your friends and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And thank you so much. See you next time.